So, I know what a lot of you might be thinking. Why the hell did I upload a video earlier today saying that there was going to be 2 different videos, but this shit don't look anything different than the last one I did? Well, you are sorely mistaken. Because, I mean, if you really pay attention to what's going on here, and if you really look at what's going on here, you'll probably notice if you pay attention close enough, there's something missing from the front of that fucking mask right there. There's something missing. And I just, I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what it is, you know? I really don't know. But, I got a little guest for you. See, this is my good buddy Tom. I called him Tom. So I figured it was natural to have him on here for this very special occasion. And then I realized Tom's only half the show. He's only half the show. So guys, I'm going to put Tom right here. And I'm going to bring out my other guest. Just give me one quick ass minute. He'll be here in a minute, I promise you. I'm not trying to stall, you know. But it's not gonna be this guy. It's not gonna be Jason. No. No, it's not. It's gonna be my good buddy Junior. And all I'm gonna say, guys, is, you know, look at who you're looking at right now. Look at who's on the screen. The man in yellow. The man that I have been playing non-stop over the past couple days. And if you use your brains, and if you think really fucking hard what's going on here, I'm pretty sure you guys already know who this little guy is. Yeah. It's a Leatherface video. I would rev this thing up, but I ain't got no fucking room, so let's just get right into the motherfucking video! You know, in reality, I probably could have opened this thing without still having this in my hand, but I mean, look at this fucking thing, man. Look at this. This thing is fucking beautiful. Yes, in case anybody's wondering, that's fucking real. Just in case. So, everybody kind of knew this video was coming at some point. This video was gonna happen. Who else to make a video about Leatherface saying everything that's right and wrong about him than the guy who plays him the most? The guy who knows the most about him. The guy who knows his weaknesses, his flaws. What's funny is that the video you're watching right now was actually supposed to be a Mori Massacre video. But Mike went dog shit. And thus, here we are today. Why do I have Uno cards? I don't know, stress reliever. I like to like pull them apart and then like put them all together and line them up. Whatever. So in the loom of there being a Friday the 13th live stream, which will be coming up at 1 o'clock, because it's 12 o'clock right now. This video is pretty much done, because I edited that little bit that you did there before I even did this. And I knew that when I did the Leatherface video, I had to do something special. I had to do something bigger than just sitting right there talking for about almost 20 minutes over bullshit. Because the majority of the time I talk about this stuff and I don't even know him. But Leatherface, I know quite a bit about him, considering that my first Dead by Daylight video ever was called Leatherface Destruction, which I don't recommend any of you actually watching, because it was dog shit. But let's get right into it. So, I'm not going to explain his perks. Everybody knows what his perks are. I'm not going to do any crazy editing like I did with the pig. Pig had to be a little bit more thought out. Leatherface, there is too much going on with Leatherface that I am not happy about. I have heard everybody in the Dead by Daylight community tell me that Leatherface is by far the worst killer in the game, even worse than Freddy Krueger. I don't know how true that is, considering that the man carries around a fucking chainsaw and all Freddy Krueger's got is a fucking hand. But I understand why. I understand why everybody thinks that Leatherface is awful. He's not that great in certain things. I'll admit it. He's really not. Early game, unless you got ruined, there's not much you're going to be able to do. That's a fact. Everybody knows it. Unless you have ruin, early game Leatherface isn't going to happen. It's really not. But mid and late game Leatherface, that is where they come into shine. And I'm not talking about if you run no-ed. If you want to run no-ed on Leatherface, go fuck yourself. Because then you're going to have me in your inbox. Because I'll admit it, I used to run no-ed on Leatherface. I used to run no-ed on almost every killer I have. But I stopped. Wanna know why? I don't fucking need it. After realizing I never needed it, I don't use it no more. I'm a Leatherface main, man. I know what I'm doing. Sort of. But in all seriousness, main thing that's wrong with Leatherface is I swear, I doubt that this is like an actual thing, but he's a bitch when you fucking put a flashlight in his face. I swear to God, I feel like Leatherface has like the longest stun out of all the other killers, I should say, that you have to worry about, except for maybe Hag or Nurse, at best even. So that's one thing, definitely one thing. The other thing is his chainsaw is so quick to get stunned, it's not even a fucking meme anymore. Like Leatherface's chainsaw, it's easy to juke his chainsaw. It really fucking is easy to juke his chainsaw. People think it's not. It's actually easier to juke than you think. I'm not going to say it's easier to juke than Hillbillies, because all you got to do with Hillbillies is just like, oh no, he's running straight. Fuck. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to juke his shit. You just got to move away from the situation that's at hand. But another thing about him is, obviously, his hitbox is disgusting. Like, it is like disgusting as all hell. But we're not here to talk about hitboxes and mechanical stuff like that as much as all you would want me to. It's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to discuss the things that are right and wrong about Leatherface or Chili Boy. I really wanted to go down to my local convenience store, buy a bowl of chili, buy a microwavable bowl of chili, walk into the room with that thing on my back and the mallet and just be eating chili the whole time. But they didn't have any, so, you know, that definitely killed my mood, considering the fact that I've never had a bowl of chili a day in my life. But it's all good. It's all good. But anyway, so I'm going to be down here for a little bit. I don't know why I'm down here. Can you guys see me still? Probably not, right? Okay. Look up. Hi. I don't know why, but I had coffee. We had free coffee down at Cumbies. So I was like, fuck it. You know I gotta get it. You know, I got shit to do. But anyway, So, in layman's terms, let's just talk about his perks. Knockout. Right off the bat, just talk about Knockout. I used to love it. You know, I used to love Knockout until I actually knew what it did. I was just like, oh shit. When I first played Knockout, I thought it was like, I'm gonna hit you once and you're just gonna stop moving. You know what I mean? But then I read what it was and I was like, okay, it's alright. And then I realized Knockout's really not that great of a perk if you put it with stuff like Ruin, Overcharge, and Barbecue and Chili. If you do that, it's not gonna happen, you know? So, Knockout, it's a good perk in case you want to like keep everything secret, especially if you want to put it with like Hex the Third Seal. Huh, that shit's fun. That is fun. I actually did that earlier yesterday, and it was fun. Watching this survive, I just kind of stood there just like, yes, try to find him. I promise you, you won't. I just put him in the basement. Just, boop, right in the basement. So, another one I want to talk about that's a little bit better. Actually, it's probably one of my favorite perks in the game. Franklin's Demise. There's a reason why it's a flashlight. More than just the fact that it's from a movie. From a guy in a wheelchair who had a flashlight. And then Leatherface knocked him out with a mallet. It's besides the point. Knockout, sorry. not Knockout. Franklin's Demise, 100% probably one of my more favorite perks. Right next to Barbecue and Chili being my all-time favorite perk in the game. All time. Stacks, perks, all that shit, I love them. But Barbecue and Chili takes the cake when it comes to Mr. Leatherface. I gotta have the mallet in my hand. It's just, I don't know. We're just kind of fucking around this video, you know? I'm tired. I haven't even eaten yet today, except for like a maple brown sugar bagel. So it's a remotely busy day today. Got a lot of stuff to do, and then I got to stream for an hour, so that's gonna be fucking fun. Probably should move my hand away from my PlayStation so it doesn't turn off like it did earlier. So let's stop with the jokes. Let's stop with the fucking around. Get right into it. We all know what the best thing about Leatherface is, other than that chainsaw, and that, my friend, is the Barbecue and Chili perk. If you don't know what it is, I'll explain it right now. You put a bitch, it's basically a UAV. You see a bitch from a certain amount of distance away, holy shit, I found you. Walk over there, track them, because it doesn't last forever. I don't know how long it lasts. I've seen like 5 seconds. But, and it also promotes you. It gives this, like, idea, right? That if you have Barbecue and Chili, you're going to want to go and hook everyone. Because the more people you hook, the more stackables you're going to be able to get. The more stackables you get, the more chance you have at getting more blood points. More blood points means more blood web stuff. More blood web stuff means better perks. And better perks means a more dominant Leatherface. And we all want, if you're a Leatherface player, we all want the dominant Leatherface. We all want to drive this fucking mallet into somebody's head, just bonk. We all do. Look, I just did it right there. You see? That's if I don't have this thing full screen, because if I had this full screen, that's going to take a lot more work. But I'm pretty sure I know. So, since we only have 3 minutes left, let's also talk about the third greatest thing about Leatherface, which I'm going to go grab. It's Chainsaw. I really hope I don't accidentally start this thing up. So, what makes the chainsaw so great? What about the chainsaw is, oh my god, worthy? Well, Leatherface is actually the only killer in the game, other than the nurse, who has no red or pink or whatever fucking color that is add-ons. He's the only one. Miraculously, he's the only one. And that's not cool. If you ask me, it's not cool at all. Because, see, Leatherface's chainsaw suffers a lot. You know, well, Hillbilly also has a purple one. Leatherface suffers a lot. You know, he really does with that chainsaw. If you don't know how the mechanics work, basically, Leatherface starts off slow, and he progressively gets faster every time he makes a swing. I think it's like the second to last swing, I believe, he gets a momentary speed boost of like 1.5. So he's like a millisecond faster than most survivors. And when that, you don't really notice it, because, you know, it's like, oh, fuck. He got me, he was too close. In reality, it's a speed boost that's just plowing your ass down. But in my opinion, maybe Leatherface should get a couple more swings, because there's so many times where I'm swinging at a guy, and he's only got 7, just so you know. He's got 7 whole swings. And by the time that I reach the guy, he's already, like, far gone. Maybe, like, I don't know. I think the developers need to do something in this next patch for Leatherface, because they're reworking Freddy Krueger completely. So maybe give Leatherface a little something, something, you know? Give him something to make him even a better killer, because the community obviously hates him. I don't like how people play as him, considering that I'm a Leatherface main. And yes, I know it's a little weird because, oh my god, you don't even play Leatherface on videos? Bitch, did you not see me make a video a couple days ago about Leatherface? Suck my dick. Anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't get, like, a lot of, like, in-depth stuff. I'm kind of making this, like, last minute. I was gonna do one on, like, the Wraith, but I think I'm gonna save him for a later date for a more in-depth look. You know, I feel like Wraith has a lot more stuff on him, and I'm excited to see where I take this series. I really like these little montages that I'm doing at the beginning, though. And I really want to know how you guys think about them, because I put way too much work into those fucking things for people to hate them. But if you hate them, that's okay. Just know, I'll be sitting at your bed the next morning with a mallet until you say, like, bananas. I don't know. It's been a long day, okay? I haven't gotten anything done. Except for this and the pig video, and then I have to do a fucking stream for an hour, because it is Friday the 13th, and I have to do a Friday the 13th stream because I did it last year, and it's annoying, but fuck it. Now, I'm gonna go have lunch, because I have not eaten, except for that bagel, and that's it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and just remember, your chili is always a little bit better, or a lot better, with some meat on the inside. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!